It's Michelle Ockers. It's day 15 of the Learning Rebels Brainstorm Challenge, the 25th of July. It's a Monday, a day for fresh starts. And today I want to talk about the idea of rebaselining as part of making a fresh start, particularly around routines and habits. The inspiration came from the fact that after 7 weeks of focused effort on selling a house and moving into a new place, I'm actually rebuilding some of my routines. And I spoke in my day 1 post about the strategy of the fresh start. Or the clean slate, making a fresh start and how that opens up the space to build new routines and habits. So for the first time in 7 weeks, yesterday I sat down and spent some time doing my personal weekly planning. See the link below for the checklist I use for that. Don't worry, I don't get through everything on the checklist every week. I'm a little selective about it, but it helps to keep me on track with things and gives me a sense of feeling in control. And indeed, the elements of the checklist I got through yesterday, I realised that I actually am quite up to date with a lot of things, even though I haven't been consciously going through the weekly routine. And the things that I'm not up to date with, I actually understand what they are, and am making very conscious choices. And I feel like I've got all this fresh energy as a result of getting a clear line of sight over where I'm at with things. I got into the office this morning, Monday morning, and my intent was just to spend half an hour doing a short weekly plan where I just identified my top priority actions for the week and blocked those out in my calendar. But one thing led to another. I only had 3 hours of meetings and training sessions today, and I ended up spending the rest of the day doing what I would call a rebaseline. And that consisted of 2 things. One is kind of drawing a line in the sand and saying, there are some things I'm just going to put aside, like emails beyond a certain date, file them off, not really worry about them, knowing they're important, they'll come back to me. So clearing some of the baggage I might have been carrying around, making the suitcase lighter. But the other thing I did was go back through my current notebook where I make all my meeting notes, make sure I'd captured all the to-dos in my to-do list, tidied a stack of stuff up, just tidied up loose ends. And I was doing that from a place of high energy, not low energy, and it felt like a really good investment. But I just felt like I'd drawn this line in the sand at work as well, and then I have, again, a clear line of sight over what I've got on my plate, and I can make very conscious choices about where to put my energy and time as a result.